Welcome back to Game On Outdoors. Today we are planning to go ahead and put a Keel Guard on the kayak. This is the stuff that you might need. I will post everything on YouTube on the bottom where I got everything. This is going to be what we're going to use. We bought two of them to see how much we need to use on top of the bottom of the kayak to make sure that it actually goes under. These are going to be the Keel Guards. You'll need some gloves, a heat gun, some Goop, and some of the sealant. Okay, right now what we did is with the Keel Guard, we measured the center of it and we marked it with a black permanent marker on here. What we're doing is that we're using these two bolts on the kayak right here to see where the middle is at, and now we're going to start adding heat to it. I got these bigger gloves to make sure I don't burn myself, with the heat, and all we're going to do is be putting heat to try to like mold it to the kayak. Once I have it already pretty much all molded, then I'll show you the next step right now. All right, we ended up using a SEEKONE heat gun. To be honest, you're gonna need two people to do this to mold it. What we noticed is that when we were heating it on top of the kayak on the bottom was getting so hot. We don't want to damage it. So what we came up with an idea was we got this cardboard box, try to make it like the same shape, and we put it on top of here. And with two people, you're gonna need, like I said, two gloves. We use these Carhartt gloves. If you had two heat guns, it's easier. If you have one heat gun, what we did on the we were heating it, and we were trying to mold it with the cardboard box. And then when it got hot enough, we would bring it back up here on top, and we would put it on here. Now look how it came out. Now we had to do two cuts right here to actually let it bend down. You see right here where it looks like it's shaped now. So the next step is what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the glue in the bottom, and then we're gonna end up putting it on the outside, and we'll show you that right now. Okay, the next thing to use is the marine Goop. That is the version. What we're gonna do, you could either put it on here or you could put it on top of the Keel Guard. We're gonna end up putting it on this side, and then that's gonna be the next step. Once we put it on here, we're gonna use tape to put it all around it. And then once we put the tape, it should hold it. We're gonna leave it there for at least like 24 hours. And then we'll put the sealant at the end, all on the edges. And then that's gonna be one part of this back part of the Keel Guard. Then we're gonna still have to add on the front part of the Keel Guard. Okay, we already put the tape down, and we already ended up putting the glue, as you can see. We were trying to use this to actually like put it around it and put pressure, but they didn't fit. We need like a C-clamp or something to try to keep the sides. What we're gonna do is put like 2x4s right here with the C-clamp to hold it, to keep it like all leveled. But we're gonna let it dry off for 24 hours, and then once that's done, we will put the sealant all around, so even if there's bubbles, this will keep the water from going inside. Okay, we still have another 12 hours to let it dry. It's only been 12 hours. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna work on the front part. So we kind of took off the tape right here, and our plan is we measured it halfway in the middle. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut it and then just put the rest of the Keel Guard in the front right here. And we're gonna shape it and then glue it, and then we're gonna have to wait another 24 hours for the front. But this is how the back looks right now. Still drying up. And right now we're gonna cut it. Okay, we already cut the Keel Guard in half, like we said we were. Now we were trying to get a measurement for the front, and we got a piece of printing paper and we folded it in half. And this is kind of like our concept of like the length from the front. We're gonna try to leave a little space in between so we could put the sealant on both sides. And now the next step we're gonna do is we're just gonna measure it from right there, and then we're gonna cut it. So I'm gonna mark it right now with the permanent marker and just cut that piece, and we're just gonna use this front part for the tip. Okay, we're gonna do the same concept we did yesterday. We ended up having like we're trying to make the shape, and this is how we did it. We didn't really show a video, but we're gonna do the same concept for the front. You want to do it on the ground, somewhere where like you got cement, no plastic. Do not do it on there, because if you do it on here, you will damage the kayak because of the heat. And this is how we did it. You got to make sure you got some gloves, and just make sure you kind of just warm it up. You're trying to get that shape, so warm it up until you get that shape, and then you start molding it with your hands. And then once it gets to that shape, we'll show you right now the next step when we put it on there. Okay, we already molded the shape. We did have to do 2 slits on it. And the way we did it is we made sure like the current of the water, when it's pushing, we want these flaps to be up and then this side under it. And that's how it's gonna look right now. See, we try to get like real good as we can on the corners. And the flaps are up, so when you're going towards the current, the water is not going in, it's going over. And right now we're going to put the goop, and then we'll put the tape, let it sit for 24 hours, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, we're already done. We already put the back portion of the Keel Guard in the front. We taped it all up, try to keep it, like I said, this one has already 12 hours. Got another 12 hours to go, and then we just did the front one, taped it up all good, try to like smash the tape in there, and yeah, we'll see how this Keel Guard does, you know what I mean? We'll end up showing you later on when it dries up to see how it looks. Okay, we left the tape on and the guards on for, you only have to wait, 24 hours, but we ended up leaving it for a good, like a whole week, you know what I mean, due to, jobs and stuff. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna end up taking all the tape off, and let's check out how the Keel Guard ended up attaching with the glue that we had. And once we're done with that, we're gonna put sealant all around it. The Keel Guard is already, we took off the tape, and I mean, you can see it has a little bit of like spots that are kind of lifted. What we're gonna do is use sealant, and we're pretty much gonna go all the way around on all the edges, to seal all the sides so then water won't go in there. But I mean, look at it, it's not bad. I mean, it's gonna protect you from hitting anything hard. It won't scratch your kayak, and also too, when you take off your kayak, if you want to kind of drag it, it won't scratch your actual kayak, it'll just scratch the Keel Guard. So okay, as you can see right here, we ended up putting the sealant on the side, and look at that, it's not bad. You know what I mean? It's supposed to keep the water from going in. And this is the Keel Guard that we did for the kayak. Thank you for watching Game On Outdoors. The next video will be the kayak. We're going to put all the accessories and the tools that I'm going to use. That will be my next video. Subscribe and follow, and thank you.